Hey guys, Fiero880, and today we're going to do something a little different. Now, I do a lot of Jeep videos, a lot of restoration videos, jet ski videos, and boats and motorcycles, but today we're going to talk about cameras. Now, a lot of my video recording has been done with my iPhone 5, which is not too bad. My other recording has been done with my Sony A55 DSLR camera, which has been my favorite camera of all. This thing takes some incredible pictures and some incredible video as well. I am a Sony fan. I don't like Canon too much or Nikon. It's just a personal preference. But recently we went on a Jeep off-road adventure, and my wife used her new Galaxy S4. I'm also not an Android person either. I really love my Apple iPhone 5, but the Galaxy S4 blew the iPhone 5's video quality out of the water. Just to completely amaze me. I also have my GoPro Hero 3 Silver Edition, and this was the original Mac Daddy that I used to do some of my videos with. This is a Sony, I think it's the DCR-SR200, and it's a shame because this was an expensive camcorder back in the day, and it's obsolete now because of the file format. You cannot easily download this into your computer. I use iMovie for my editing and so forth, and it has too many overlacing issues, so this is completely obsolete now. So I've been using my iPhone 5, the GoPro 3, and also my Sony A55. Then I ran into a major problem with doing on my Jeep Video Top, the updated version the other day. I was completely unaware of how DSLR cameras overheat. And if you do a Google search on there, you'll read a lot of information about how some of them are limited to only 3 minutes of recording time per session, and you got to shut them down to let them cool down. So I was stuck with a dilemma. What do I do? I am not a professional video person in any way, shape, or form. I just do this for mostly of the fun of it and to help people out. So of course I wanted to stay with Sony. So I looked at the Sony VG10, the VG20, and the VG30. Those are some killer cameras, but they're expensive. The VG10, you can get one for about $1,000. VG20, you can get one between $1,400 to $1,900. And the Mac Daddy of them all, the VG30, that is a sweet camera. But you're paying anywhere from $2,400 to $2,600, $2,700, $2,800 for that camera. And I don't do enough on YouTube to justify that. So, after all the researching and every researching that I could possibly do, the camera of my choice ended up being a Sony HDR-CX430V. Now, CD.net, I believe that's the website, did a review on the PG430V, which is the one that's got the projector built into the viewfinder, and it got incredible reviews. Just the quality of it, the price on this one here, I paid $5.99 for this, so I mean I'm still a fourth of what I would have paid for a VG20, and it's got the correct file format, 1080p, 60 frames per second. Somehow you can do 24 frames per second as well. I haven't been able to figure that out too much yet. I just got this. It's got 30 gigabytes of storage, 32 gigabytes of storage built into the unit, and you've got your little USB port also built into the wrist strap as well. So here in a second I'm going to go ahead and switch over. I'm actually doing this right now with my wife's Galaxy S4, and I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the Sony camcorder and see the difference in the quality. Hey guys, Fiero880 back again, and now I am recording with the Sony HDR-CX430V. Now, of course, all the newer camcorders, handheld camcorders now, have the correct file format if you're doing video editing with iMovie and YouTube and so forth. The AVC file format and the MPEG-4. And again, I'm not a video expert when it comes to this kind of stuff, but I can tell you, trying to get that puppy working on iMovie is a nightmare. Unfortunately, the bad thing about it is the SR200 still takes some incredible video, but it's just not compatible with the iMovie stuff and all that. 8.9 megapixel still image recording, 32 gigabyte internal memory. It's got the 55 extended zoom, progressive recording, MP4 recording, of course the built-in USB cable, and it's got a really cool balanced optical steady shot. I can't show it to you right now, but when you move the camera, you can see the lens. The lens is suspended in a device or some sort, and the lens actually moves with any movement that you put into the camera, so it keeps it more stable and so forth. And then you've got your full 1080 HD as well. It's got GPS. It's got something to do with Wi-Fi as well. There's where it talks a little bit more about the balance optical steady shot. And it's got the 5.1 surround sound with the microphones. You can also put an external microphone on this as well. But I tell you what, I'm gonna experiment with this. Comment on this as well to see what you feel the video quality of this is. Standard price for the CX430V is right around $699. If you go on eBay, for instance, I found this one for $598 from a legit seller, and it did come with a Sony sealed, or the Sony seal in a box. It saved me $100, and it's in it. So far, from what I've seen, the video quality is incredible, and I don't run into an issue now with overheating, so now I can continuously do my recordings and stuff without having to stop, start, and stop, and so forth. So one of the questions that I had from my wife, out of all people, well, we spent so much money on the GoPro camera, why can't you use the GoPro camera for doing your video? GoPro camera is awesome. That thing has some incredible quality, but the field of depth is what you get with a DSLR camera. And that's what I'm going to try to get with this new camcorder. Again, I really wanted to buy the Sony VG20 or the VG30. Maybe in time, if I can continuously get some more videos up on YouTube and so forth, I'll invest in that. But again, the biggest point of all this is to say thank you to all the viewers, thank you to all the subscribers. I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you. I had a person comment on the soft top video that I updated a week or so ago from Australia, just thanking me up and down because his dual top option did not come with directions from Chrysler. And that is so frustrating when you try to do something like that, try to put your soft top up when you don't have any directions, and the first thing you do is go on Google, and Google pulls up YouTube. And if it wasn't for for my viewers and subscribers, wouldn't be able to do any of this. And again, I do this for the fun of it. Trust me, you don't make much money on YouTube. But again, thanks to everybody. Click subscribe up at the top as well. Again, I do a lot of, and as I explained in one of my other videos, I'm a hobbyist. I really enjoy restoring in a hobbyist way. Jet skis, boats, motorcycles, and so forth. And hopefully we'll have some more projects coming up here shortly. Thanks again.